Hello, viewers. Here's the Mindful Man reading another episode of Catastrophe. When Snowy woke, it was pitch black in the car, and Snowy was feeling very frightened. She didn't have a clue where she was going or how on earth she would get back. The car turned left and right, and then it went straight for quite a long time. Then it went up a steep hill. Snowy was unsteady on her feet, and it felt like she was in a tumble dryer with everything rocking about. Snowy was relieved when the car finally came to a creaking stop, and then the boot was opened. Two big burly hands grabbed Snowy and carried her inside. The house was quite deserted and sleepy like a farmhouse. But Snowy could hear a dog barking angrily, and Snowy hoped that it wouldn't get too close. She shivered with fear, and the man carried her roughly inside. "I'm not going to hurt you," he said, sensing that Snowy was scared. She had every reason to be. "I just want company," said the man, patting Snowy on the head. He put her down in the big kitchen and put the kettle on the stove. Snowy looked round for a place to escape, but all of the windows were locked and closed. "You're in a right pickle now," Snowy thought sadly. She was beginning to feel very hungry and weak. Her kidnapper seemed to read her thoughts. "I've something for you," he said, and he threw a couple of biscuits in front of Snowy. They weren't her usual treats, but she was so hungry that she willingly gobbled them down. "I need to keep my strength up if I am going to get out of here," she thought wisely. Snowy was relieved that her captor was at least willing to feed her. It was a good sign, she thought. Then a strange, strong smell entered her nostrils. It was ugly smoke. Snowy wasn't pleased. She hated the smell of smoke, and her poor eyes began to water, and she began to cough. Snowy wished with all of her heart that she was back with Kate, and Snowy felt so sad that she wanted to cry, but she refused to. Then the man spoke. "I'm Dan," he said. "I'm your new owner from now on. My other cat ran away, and so I'll took you as a replacement. Hope you don't mind," he said, laughing to himself. And he blew out another big cloud of dirty smoke. Snowy did mind, but she had no way of speaking her mind. "He's doing it on purpose," thought Snowy, and she willed herself to fall asleep. "At least in dreamland I can get some peace," she thought, "and be away from all this smoke." And then, thankfully, Snowy nodded off. Hope you like this chapter. Please sub me.